Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the 25 Days of Christmas, the Leadership Edition. So happy that you have chosen to join us again. We're on day 3, and today we're talking about leadership presence, or interchangeable with executive presence. Leadership presence is really, really important to your ability to lead effectively. As you continue to grow as a leader, you need to be conscious about your leadership presence. I looked for a definition on how to best. It's a little mystified. Leadership presence. I've attended classes around attributes of leadership presence, but we're going to use Indeed's definition of leadership presence. Indeed says that leadership presence is a combination of different characteristics, including skills like communication and adaptability, along with ability to motivate and inspire others. And so, leadership presence is very important when you're thinking about engaging people or accomplishing goals. As a leader, you're going to need to be influential, and when you look for people to lead you, they have to want to follow you. When you look for people to follow you, they're going to have to want to follow you. What's really good about the next 25 days is the 11 things that Indeed defines as coming together to define leadership presence. We're going to go through each one of those, but I want to give you those now so you can understand what makes up, at least by the definition of Indeed, what makes up leadership presence. Leadership presence takes into account being adaptable. We will talk about adaptability and agility when it comes to being a leader. Having a positive attitude, what we look like when we come into a room and how we command presence. Being confident and improving your confidence. Most people don't know, even though I talked about it a little bit in day 1, how courage creates confidence. So we're definitely going to get into that. Effective communication, not just communication, but effective communication is a sign, an attribute that talks about or that goes into leadership presence. Effective communication means, well, I'm not going to get into all of it, but you'll need to be effective a communicator. Developing a social emotional intelligence, really, really key when you think about becoming a effective leader and having leadership presence, being able to motivate, speaking what's important, basically having vision and keeping people focused on vision, empowering others, seeking advice, using nonverbal communication are all things that make up your leadership presence, and remaining attentive to how you dress. That one's really, really interesting for me, because leadership presence doesn't mean that you assimilate to be someone else. You may adopt certain attributes of what you see as far as what professionalism or executive or leader may look like, but you should always, as we learned yesterday, be authentic to who you are. So leadership presence is a big topic, but we will break this thing down over the next 25 days as we talk about specific characteristics and life skills that will help you continue to have the career that you desire and subsequently the life that you dream about. We'll talk to you soon. Be sure to tune in and subscribe to YouTube as we go through the 25 Days of Christmas Leadership Edition. I am Delilah Bartlett, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.